Hey, we've got a great Memorial Day feast for you going on in the kitchen. This is Benny Chinnis with Meat Boss. Benny, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here on Studio 10. Tell the folks what we're all going to work on today.
We're going to be making boss slaw, and then the next segment we'll be cutting up a beef brisket to make sandwiches.
Beef brisket sandwiches, perfect for your Memorial Day cookouts and hangouts. Great idea right here for you on Studio 10. Before we get to this boss slaw, tell the folks a little bit about Meat Boss.
Well, we're a takeout restaurant on Cottage Hill Road. We specialize in brisket and pulled pork sandwiches for lunch, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 11 to 2.
All right, so great opportunity to go pick some of that goodness up. We want to start working on this boss slaw. So what do we have in here, and what are we going to do here, Benny?
Okay, we got 16 ounces of prepared slaw.
Okay.
And 2 packages of beef ramen noodles.
Beef ramen noodles, all right.
The ramen noodles have been softened with hot water, and what we're going to do is we just want to pull them apart.
All right, you got me doing work here. You made me put the gloves on when I came over, so I'm ready to go. All right, we're pulling these bad boys apart.
And just make sure there's no large chunks in it.
Okay.
All right. And then we want to take the sunflower seeds and add to this. All right, we got the beef seasoning off the ramen noodles.
Okay.
That's a half a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, half a cup of olive oil.
Okay.
And we want to whisk this until it's good and thick.
Whisking it up. Starting to smell it. Smells good. It's going to be the best boss slaw ever, right?
That's right. All right, when it gets good and thick, then we'll pour it over our mixture.
Okay.
And this is where it gets a little dirty.
Okay.
We'll get your hands in there and mix it up real good.
And mix it up real good. How quick and easy was that? And it already, like I said, you can smell it here in the studio, smelling fantastic. This is Boss Slaw. The recipe is online, so go check that out on the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. Now, you also brought your big smoker here, and you've been smoking some fantastic meat for us this morning. In the second segment, like you said, we're going to take a look at that and start putting together some sandwiches.
Yes, sir.
All right, sounds good. So we are making things work here in the kitchen. Great Memorial Day food for your family and friends today. Go check out the recipe. Danny?
You are mixing that slaw.
The kitchen with Danny.
Hey guys, we're back in the kitchen with Benny Chinnis from Meat Boss. I've got my gloves on. He has a job for me to do. Benny, what are you going to have me do today?
We're going to cut a brisket up and get ready to make our sandwiches.
Okay, is this anything like carving a bird? Because I butcher the bird every time.
It's much easier.
Okay, good. All right, because this is what, 12 hours worth of work?
12 hours.
I would hate to butcher it, so I'm glad it's easier. So what do we do first?
Okay, the brisket's got 2 points. It's the flat down here and then the point. If you just slide between the two where the fat layer is.
All right.
And carve down that way. Turn your knife over and come back.
Alrighty.
Okay, when you get that done, you can see the grain of the flat. You just want to cut down on the grain.
I think I'm butchering this. Am I?
There you go. And then just pull this part off.
Okay.
And then you want to cut it across this way.
Okay.
So you can see the grain. And then we want to just slice it across the grain like this. Now the point is what a lot of people make burn-ins out of. And you just cut it across ways and then turn it, and you can see the grain going this way.
Okay.
You want to cut it against the grain.
See,
so
that's
it'll be good and tender.
Am I going against the grain? I don't think I'm going against the grain.
No, just right here. Like
okay, okay. I told you I butcher meat. I butcher
you're doing
it every
fine.
time.
The good thing is we're going to hide it all under a bun, so
you
it
know,
won't matter.
that works for me. So why don't we tell everybody how they can get in touch with you if they want some of your products?
They can go to meatboss.com.
Okay.
And that's our website, and it pretty much explains everything. We do whole meats, smoked turkeys, chickens, hams, briskets, and Boston butts.
Okay.
And we serve Boston butts and briskets for lunch Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 11 to 2.
All right.
We're on Cottage Hill Road.
All righty. We'll put all of that information on our website as well. Now, after we cut this up, we're going to put it in some sandwiches, or we're just
going to make some sandwiches.
All right, we'll do that after we get this all cut up. I'm going to work on my going against the grain skills here, and we'll check in and see what our weather's looking like right now.
Danny was having... All right, welcome back. The amount of food that we have in our great kitchen set has quintupled since the last time you saw us. Look at all this fantastic meat. We are here with Benny Chinnis from Meat Boss. Now, Benny, we have to fill the folks in on how we got to this point. Earlier today, if we take a look at some video we have, you brought your big smoker out to the station. And tell us what we're looking at right here.
Okay, this is our smoker that sits out in front of our store. And this is where all the meat's cooked. Takes about 12 hours to do a Boston butt and a brisket. We also do our chickens and hams and turkeys, ribs on here. It's a rotisserie. We can get about 400 pounds of meat on it at a time.
400 pounds of meat? Is that what makes you the meat boss?
I guess so.
That's what makes him the meat boss. Cooking it slow and letting it go 12 hours at a time. Wow, sounds so good. And this is where we're at after that. So tell the folks where we're at right now and what we're going to do.
Okay, we've got our brisket cut up, and we've got 4 sauces. We have a sweet and spicy, a spicy vinegar, and a vinegar sauce.
Oh, okay.
Now, which one would you want?
Sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to combine the best of both worlds there, right?
Right.
All right. And this kind of meat, for the folks just tuning in, what kind of meat is this again?
This is the brisket.
This is the brisket.
This is brisket we cut up earlier, and
that Danny attempted to cut up earlier.
Danny did a very good job. Very good job. Like I said, it's all being hid by this bun, so it won't matter.
And people like to grill out or smoke out for Memorial Day. This sounds so good. If not, they can always come by and visit you guys to get some fantastic meat.
Absolutely,
like that, right?
They can come by and get a whole brisket, a whole butt, ham, chicken, and we put a little boss slaw on top of the sandwich.
Like that. That's a good idea.
Some on the side.
Some on the sandwich and some on the side, a double dose of goodness. We got the sweet and spicy sauce on there. We're putting more on top. We've got the brisket. We've got the toasted bun.
Sauce.
Man, so good. And then you're ready to go.
There you go.
I tell you what, when I'm going to take a bite of this, it's going to fall all over the place because that's the kind of sandwich it is. But while I do, tell the folks one more time where you're located at, when they can stop by and see you, and why they should come on out.
Okay, we're at 5401 Cottage Hill Road. It is just west of University on Cottage Hill in Hilltop Shops. We're open 11 to 2, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
And because I took a bite of the sandwich, I get to eat the rest of it, right?
Absolutely.
That one is for me, and I'm excited about it. Go visit the folks from Meat Boss. Fantastic food and perfect for Memorial Day. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. This is all so fantastic. Danny, you're missing out, but we do have one sandwich here for you too, I think.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that.